Thankfulness is basically an expression of gratitude toward God. It has something to do with expressing your gratitude for what God has done for you. In Luke chapter 17, from verse 11 to 19, we read over 10 lepers who were healed, and among them only one went back to express their gratitude, their thankfulness to Christ who had healed them. Friends, thankfulness is something that is rare. Thankfulness is rare. It is something that is not so common. We are living in a society that is full of ingratitude, in a society that does not appreciate, in a society that takes things for granted. And sometimes people feel a sense of entitlement. You know, I'm entitled to what you have, I'm entitled to this money, and so if you don't give it to me, there's something wrong. And Jesus is actually asking here in verse 15, one of them, it's only one out of the 10, one of them, when he saw he was healed, came back praising God in a loud voice. Only one. Verse 17, Jesus asked, were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? The 9 forgot to go back. Maybe they were in a hurry to go and celebrate with their friends that they forgot to go back. They didn't think it was a nice idea to go back and say thank you to Jesus. Maybe because lepers were separated from people and they had to stay out in a camp all by themselves. Maybe they had been isolated for too long and they felt like, let me be in a hurry to go back to my family and tell them what has happened. And they forgot. They probably had good reasons for not going back. None of them went back. Only one did. Friends, it's a shame that thankfulness is rare. And we need to be thankful, friends, to our spouses. We need to be thankful to our children. We need to learn to be thankful to our parents. Start with those closest to you. Express your gratitude to them. Don't be among the 9. Be the one who went back. Be like this one leper who went back to say, thank you. Yes, thankfulness is rare, but that should not be the case. Something else about thankfulness is that it has a way of building relationships. It is relational. It is relational. Thankfulness has a way of knitting people together. And look at again verse 15 to 18 here. One of them, when he saw he was healed, came back praising God in a loud voice. Only one. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. And he was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Was no one found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner? There is something about a bond that developed between Jesus and this one who came back, this one leper who had been cleansed that came back. This kind of unique relationship did not develop with the other 9 because they just went their way. When you go back and express gratitude, thankfulness, it sets you apart from the rest. It sets you apart from the majority who do not express gratitude. When as a wife, you express gratitude to your husband, it sets you apart from the many wives who do not express gratitude to their husbands. When as a husband, you express gratitude to your wife, it sets you apart from many husbands in the world who do not express gratitude. It builds a special bond of relationship And how I challenge us to make thankfulness, part of our interactions with other people. It strengthens our relationship with others as we tell them thank you. There's something else about thankfulness. It is so rewarding. Thankfulness is rewarding. Verse 19. Then he said to him, rise and go. Your faith has made you well. Your faith has made you whole. It's like there is an additional thing. There's an additional blessings to being healed. It's like your faith, has brought a sense of completeness. The aspect of your faith expressed in gratitude, in thankfulness, brings more bonus to you. It's like, hey, it has made you whole, it has made you well, go. There is just a reward that comes when you express gratitude to God and when you express gratitude to those around you. And friends, I want to challenge us to be a people who are full of thankfulness, to be a people who are full of gratitude. Let us develop the attitude of gratitude in our daily lives. Lastly, there's just something lovely about thankfulness also. It is reverberating. It is something that is, it echoes. It's echoed over and over. And there is something reverberating about thankfulness. For one, it adds value to the person that you are expressing gratitude to. When somebody does something to you and you say thank you to them, you are adding value to them. That thank you translates from just being a word to something that adds value to the person that you've said thank you to. It reverberates. It moves from you and makes them feel something. It is reverberating. It is reverberating in a sense that when you are also full of gratitude, those around you learn to be full of gratitude. Those around you, it reverberates because, Papa usually tells Mama, thank you. Kids find it easy to say, thank you for the meal, Mama. That was a lovely meal. It reverberates. It moves from you and touches others. You know what? Jesus commends this guy for going back. He is commended in verse 17. And even today, the reason we are reading this story in the Bible is because thankfulness has a reverberating effect. Something that happened those many years as Jesus interacted with this leper. It has reverberated over the years. And today we are talking about this thankful Samaritan. And there's just something about thankfulness that reverberates. Yes, thankfulness is rare, but it has a way of building relationships. It's relational, it is rewarding, and it is reverberating. How I pray that we shall be a people who are full of thanksgiving, people who are full of gratitude to God. No wonder the Bible says, be thankful in all situations. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, his courts with praise. We are supposed to be full of thanksgiving.